Welcome to the Homework Hack Series, where you will find useful tools to help your child succeed in school. Whether your child is in public school, private school, or homeschool, you're going to find useful tools to help them with those homework, study skills, all of those things that are useful. These homework hacks are geared towards parents and students in grades pre-K through 5. So let's look at our first homework hack, the synonym hunt. In this series, we're going to work on making homework fun, tools that you can use again to help your child succeed in school. And for this particular hack, the synonym hunt, we're going to learn how you can help your child review those weekly vocabulary words. But first, make sure you click and subscribe. And if you would, share this out to other parents that may be interested or family members that may be interested in helping your child succeed in school. Most importantly, click subscribe because this is where you'll find the homework hacks and you don't want to miss any upcoming hacks. So let's take a look at what you're going to need for the first homework hack, the synonym hunt. You're going to need a list of vocabulary words. Now, these vocabulary words can come from the list that your child's teacher gives you from school that may go along with their weekly reading story, or they can come from a list of words that you've found important in a chapter book or a nonfiction book that maybe you checked out from the library, and you feel that these are words that your child is going to need to know in order to be successful. So you'll need that list of words, and when you come across your list, you're going to want to have some definitions, and oftentimes in those definitions, you're going to find some synonyms. Synonyms are words that are similar or mean almost the same as the vocabulary word. If you are working on something from, say, a chapter book or a book that you found at the library, wordsmith.org is actually a useful tool for dictionaries where for young children, I think you can log in for that. Most of it should be free, but there are some things that you could pay for on that one. But also just dictionary.com. There's a dictionary component and a thesaurus component. You click on the thesaurus component and that will give you some synonyms related to the word. But most word lists that are sent home with your weekly reading skills, a lot of times those are in newsletters that are sent home, and they're going to have some definitions that your child can use for these word lists. They might also have some parts of speech like noun and verb. Those are helpful when your child starts writing, that they know how those words function in a sentence. The next thing you're going to need is a stack of index cards. You're going to make 2 sets with these cards, and we'll talk about that on the next slide. So you're going to need double the amount of vocabulary words. You'll need 1 set for the vocabulary words, maybe with the meaning on the back, and 1 set for the synonyms. Then you'll need a variety of writing tools. It could be markers, colored pencils, pencil, just something where your child can write large enough that they can see that word, maybe from across the room. And then you'll need tape or wall-friendly adhesive. I would recommend something like painter's tape that's not going to ruin your walls. So what you're going to do is you're going to make 2 stacks with the index cards. And on the first one, you're going to put the vocabulary word. On the back of that card, you may also want to put the definition and maybe a sentence using that word in context. Then on the second set of index cards, you're going to list the synonyms. And then you're going to place those synonyms in various places within your house. So I've got a blueprint here, just a model. You can have some in the dining room on the wall, some on the wall in the bedroom or in your living room. And you're just going to put those in just different places. And then you can practice the words, maybe give them the definition or the sentence in context, and use what's going to be useful for your child. If they need more information, maybe you just give them the word, but if they need a little bit more information, if they came back with the wrong word, then you would give them the definition, have them try again. So what they're going to do is they're going to go around the house and they're going to look for the synonym and bring that back to you and then match that up. Now, the reason this is helpful is that many of the vocabulary sections of assessments that your child is going to take will use synonyms, again, words that mean the same. But also, it's giving them practice with hearing the vocabulary words, getting them up and moving around the house, making it something interesting and fun to do. It's also helping them to map those words in their brain, giving them a visual cue. It works almost like mnemonic devices. Some of you may remember where we learned things like Roy G. Biv, when we learned the colors of the prism, or it's not really relevant now because of the changes in the planets, but my very excellent mother just sent us 9 pizzas. Of course, the Pluto on the end and the pizza might be irrelevant now that NASA has downgraded Pluto. But those things helped us remember when we got ready for assessment. So, this is something that's going to help your child visually map those vocabulary words. So, when they're taking the assessments, they will be able to see a picture in their mind and match them up to synonyms or context clues in which those words are used in sentences. It also gives them practice with hearing those sentences, hearing those words used in a variety of contexts, as well as practice with the definition. So, again, our homework hack this week is the synonym hunt. You're going to need that vocabulary list, a stack of index cards, a list of the synonyms, and you're just going to put those in various places around the house. You'll call out a word, have your child go around the house and find the synonym that matches the word. Maybe as they get so many words, you have a whiteboard on the refrigerator or a sticker chart where you can map out how many words they've got correct, and then you celebrate those words. Again, just a fun way to practice those weekly vocabulary words. So, if you'd like to see more or learn more about strategies that you can use to help your child, please check out my 7 strategies for building strong readers. This is a free guide. You can find information in the description below. And I also have a course currently on sale right now for parents if you'd like to find out more information about the science of reading and how that helps your child develop solid reading skills. So please click that subscribe button so that you don't miss the next homework hack.